You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com, and today we have a Clarey Test request. If you have a Clarey Test request, only I can professionally administer it, because I'm the one that came up with it. And it's a 4-question test. Do you come from money? Fuck you, you get a point. Did you major in something stupid? Fuck you, you get a point. More like demerit points. These are not good points. You don't want to be earning them. Do you have any real-world working experience? If you do, you don't get a point. But if you don't, because you're like a professional politician, a teacher, or like some non-profit reserve vice assistant diversity CSR director, now you get a point. And then what are you currently doing now? Are you still a fucking lifelong politician? Are you still the fucking corporate social responsibility HR bitch head? You get a point. So ideally, what this test determines, at least for politicians anyway, is if they should even be fucking running in the first place. You'd be shocked how many politicians have scores of 3.5 or higher. But then we also found out it's a really good test to find out if you trust somebody in general, and whether I personally would like to have a beer with them. A young man writes, Derek writes, Kid Rock has declared his candidacy opposing Democrat Senator Debbie Stabenow here in Michigan. His stances seem to lean more libertarian, but he is running for the Republican ticket. That's right, because he's got some balls. It's like the Republican has a little puny balls like that, but the Democrats have no balls at all. It's just vagina. That's all it is. I have avoided the duopoly my entire life. I don't know if I'm ready to break that streak for a career musician thing. Dude, just look, I know you libertarians think, I'm not gonna vote for the two. It's a duopolistic market. Just vote for the fucking Republicans. And then start voting Republican. If everyone just start voting Republicans, all right, then you can actually move Overton's window a little bit. Well, that's to my left. It's to your right. As you're viewing it, we could move the Overton's window a little bit, and then the Libertarian Party, and you can try to create your own party, which the Libertarian Party has, but failed to do anything with, or you can take the already established infrastructure and network of the Republican Party and simply start infecting it with libertarian ideas. And I think that's what's happened. I think Donald Trump has been the, I don't think he is. He's the first Republican president to say, yeah, pro-gay marriage. Well, so I don't think the Republicans are as religious right as they used to be. What's his name? The 700 Club or whatever. Who was the guy? Jimmy Stewart? No, Jimmy Swaggart. I don't think that's there anymore. I don't know if you noticed the presidential lineup for the Republicans was actually pretty diverse. And I do not mean in color. Well, of course, race as well. But it was more diverse than the Democrats. But certainly diverse in backgrounds, what they brought to the table, and different political ideas. All right. I don't know if I'm ready to make the video format, please. So let's go to Kid Rock. Robert James Ritchie, born January 17th, 1971, known professionally as Kid Rock, is an American singer, rapper, songwriter, musician, record producer, and actor. 1998 album Devil Without a Cause sold 14 million copies worldwide. He's a 5-time Grammy Award nominee. I think we all know who he is. Early life, does he come from money? Born in Romeo, Michigan, to William Ritchie, a car dealer who owned several local dealerships, and Susan Ritchie. He once visited Romeo High School. Well, he once visited Romeo High School. He grew up on a 6-acre luxurious estate. He comes from money. I was saying, well, maybe those are bad car dealerships. And 6-acre luxurious estate. He comes from money. Where Robert regularly helped pick apples and care for the family's horses. All right, so he's got some real work. Ritchie from small town, interested in rap music, learning how to break dance, participating in talent shows in the Detroit area. Furious Funkers, high school DJ. In high school, Ritchie DJ'd at parties for beer. He eventually joined Bo Wisdom of the Groove Time production in Mount Clemens, Michigan, to perform basement parties at $30 a night. Look at this. Okay, this is one of those rare instances where the kid had all the money in the world, but he still had hustle and still went out and work. Ritchie eventually, Kid Rock eventually ran away to Mount Clemens at 15 and stayed with his friend Chris Pouncey. He was forced by a local drug gang known as the Best Friends to sell drugs out of a car wash at which he worked. In an attempt to keep the kids out of the trouble, a man in the neighborhood organized a rap group composed of its founder, the Black Man, KDC Chris, Doc Rouncy, Pouncey, and Bob. They were known as the Beast Crew. While performing, Rock befriended producer Dean Knight. against his parents' wishes. Rock signed the deal at age 17, and later became part of the Straight from the Underground tour alongside many rap artists, including Ice-T. Wow, this guy was on ground zero. 1990 and 1997 hip-hop era. So he is what, 3 years older, 4 years older than me. 90, he's still Kid. I'm just seeing if, yeah, he went right to being Kid Rock. To 1997, picked up by independent label. 97 to 2002. They're going through his different eras. 2000, 2003, Southern Rock Revivalist area. All right, so now he's up to, being Kid Rock full time. He's been Kid Rock this entire time. Released his 10th album in 2015. Filled in for U2 for an injured Bono. And what is he doing now? He's still being Kid Rock. All right, so this is the best score you can get being born into a rich family, of which admittedly you have no control over. Chris Rock has a 3. That's the best score he could possibly hope to get. That is under his control. So the man is that, and he's got entrepreneurship and hustle. So, was forced to deal drugs. Went from, what wasn't Green Mile? What was it? What is it called? Grosse Pointe. Then he throws himself into the hip hop culture. Yeah. And do I trust him implicitly? Absolutely. You should go vote for this guy. Oh, he's not a libertarian. Just vote for the fucking guy. What, are you going to have another Democrat? I mean, seriously. And would I like to have a beer with him? Hell yeah. Who wouldn't like to have a beer with Kid Rock? And all the news, when I looked him up, Elizabeth Warren is afraid of Kid Rock. Why? Because he has a real job? He's done more than you ever have? You stupid fucking kind of Pocahontas cunt. All right. That's all we got. You guys got questions, go to assholeconsulting.com. We do the Clarey Test there. Check out my books over on Amazon. We got the Clary podcast, of which I got to finish off one today. Lots of shit to do today. I should have slept in until 11. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.